Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope y'all are doing great. Welcome back to ColorSpiration. It is Tuesday, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this. This is picture number 5. Last night I said we would do this. It's morning time. It's still slightly early for me. The little roommate is asleep, and she'll probably be waking up anytime soon. I have a few errands to run, and I want to try to pop in a live stream today. I did not go to the grocery store as I stated yesterday, but I did order the food online last night. So I'm waiting on it to be quote unquote delivered. But I feel like I didn't get something always. Now this right here is still bugging me. Just so you know, I went to bed thinking about these leaves. Overall, we'll probably end up cutting it out anyway. But if not, I mean, come on, right? Like, get it together, girl. What are you thinking? If you didn't know, this year slid in. Have you seen like those people that slip on some grease or something, or bananas or whatever? That's what this year has done. And November has slid in, said, "Hey, I'm out." It's like if you have a significant other and they wake up in the morning and you're talking to them, and they say, "Okay, I'm leaving for work," and you study talking, and they've left, and you end up looking for them, like, where you at? And you call them, like, what happened? They was like, I told you I was going to work. And you sitting there kind of like, what? I feel like that's what happened with 2023. Like, it's a whiplash. I don't know if the years go by faster when you as you age or what. Because I know a lot of kids are like, oh, it's taking forever for me to get to this age. And I would have to say that if I had a time machine and I could travel back in time, I think I would go back to 5. 5. If I knew the information I knew now going back to time, I don't know if I would change it, but I probably would change some stuff. So maybe if my memory was erased, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I want all my memory erased or just some of those things. It's this book that the book club that I'm in, we read. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's got this guy that this lady, she created like this time travel thing, and it's a really cool book. I think I saw where they were trying to adapt it into a movie, but I'm not sure. They have plenty time travel movies already outright. But if I could do it, could you imagine people time traveling? People go back and try to unassassinate or assassinate certain people. I wouldn't want it for that. I would just want it to go back and spend time with my family, my grandfather, my mom, of course, my aunt. I guess I would probably cheat though if I could save them from some of the things that they did that ended up being bad things. I would probably act or try to figure out how to not do it. So maybe time travel isn't suited for me. Because if I could, I personally think that I have two trains of thoughts about loss. I do think that whenever it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. But I do think the method that you choose to go is a different method, right? So, you know, that's one thought. That's the same thought like rolled into one. So maybe I'm better off just I don't know. But I think I would try to fix some of the relationships that never came to fruition, or maybe came to fruition and didn't fully flourish because of poor communication on my part. I won't blame the other people, right? Even though it does take It takes more than one person to ruin anything, right? Unless you're cooking eggs and you fall asleep on your couch and the eggs popping at the ceiling over your stove, you have a spot from where. I mean, that's just my life. I fell asleep cooking eggs, boiling eggs one day, and woke up to saying, "What is that smell?" And if you've ever burnt eggs before, you know how they smell. The eggshell burnt into the pan. I was just thinking that I don't really want anything for Christmas, but I would love. I know what I want. I want two things. I'm gonna write this down so I can tell the big roommate really, really quickly. Because if I don't, it'll be a problem. Done. All right, so we got this out the way. Yay. I think we want to make this like some light purpley, I mean pink, light pink, purpley colors. Let's see, is this going to be light? Probably not. It's not light. But this is, I think, this is pale blue. Yep. Although when I've seen these, they've been green. I don't know what they're called, but it's okay. I don't even know why I'm not gonna waste my time because I'm gonna cut this butterfly out. Just so I'm gonna cut this butterfly out and this piece and all this, so we won't even waste. Let's just not waste your time or my time, right? So I think I said pink, yellow, and blue last night. I don't recall. This is probably the first one that's kind of like, ooh, for me. Yeah, I don't really. I feel like this one has no real direction, but it will. Let's not. Well, yesterday when I went to print these out, my son was like, "Can I have one? Can I have one?" Because I want to just change up some of the images a little bit. Because I really didn't want to do the Christmas stuff yet. We'll probably do Christmas in February. Although that would be closer to our 100 days. Because February would probably be the end of the 100 days. November, December, January. That's 90. February, right? I'm not sure if this is actually going over well or not with you all. So I don't know if we'll continue to do it. Maybe I need to try and change the topics up a little bit. Who knows? We'll probably finish this butterfly tomorrow, though. And let's go. I had asked the big roommate what he wanted for dessert for Thanksgiving. He was like, he really don't want anything. Like the meal that he has requested is so untraditional of Thanksgiving. I'm like, that's really not Thanksgiving. He was like, it's just us. He had a point. He had a point. But even when I was a little girl, it was just us, my mom, my stepdad, and myself. My aunt, we didn't really have like Thanksgiving meals together, but my mom would cook most of the time for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. I don't know how those ladies did it back in the day. I'm sure it was some men in the kitchen too, but in general, the ladies were out in the kitchen, cooking it up. And I know probably some of you cook your food the night before. You probably already started prepping everything, all your fresh celery, onions, bell peppers, the giblet gravy that you make, all that stuff is already prepped. You got your seasoning with the turkey, the chicken, if you use chicken broth. You make it from scratch. I'm sure you've already started working on it. Some of you have. I cook the day of Thanksgiving. I don't cook much before I fall asleep. I like to go to bed at night or at a decent time unless I'm staying up doing something like crafting or coloring. Playing games. I tend to go to bed at a decent time. I do not like staying up late. As I just told you, I fell asleep boiling eggs. So we're gonna go ahead and color this right here. I think it's gonna turn out great, right? I am totally biased, of course, but I do think it's gonna turn out pretty decent. Um, but I think this year I'm gonna cook at the butt crack of dawn or end of the day tomorrow night, Wednesday. Why did I pull green? I just felt like I wanted a green. We'll plop a green in here. This butterfly is definitely not symmetrical. So we got the flower colored. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because all the other pictures we've done, except for our interim picture, have been complete pictures, right? And what I was thinking is that I could just put this in a book and do some stuff to the back. So like we would put this in a book some kind of way, either punch holes at the top and have it flip over, or have it on the side. This image didn't print out very well either, but have it on the side, and then we would just do some other art stuff on there. So let's go ahead and do this. Michaelson's having their Black Friday sale early. I don't know what they're gonna do on Black Friday, but they have a cute snowman stamp. It's like $6, and right now it's 40% off. And of course, I had to get it because somehow in the last couple of years I've become infatuated with snowman stamps. So I got it, and I'm like, I can't wait to use it. I was gonna just wait to buy it, but then I was like, don't do that. Don't wait and then you're upset about it, you know? Because Michaels could put that stuff 50% off in a week. It can go 50% off or 60% off on Friday, but they do have adjust price adjustments for that. So we're good on that end. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. We didn't do much. We just did this one. This butterfly was probably not a good decision to print. But anyway, I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you had a great time. And let me know what you're doing in your coloring. Are you coloring? Are you inspired by anything? Are you doing other stuff? Like, what are you doing? Are you crafting? Are you just hanging out? What's going on? Let us know in the comment section. So I want to say thank y'all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.